Hey everyone, and welcome to today's explainer. Look, we're jumping right into it, because today we are unpacking something you are probably holding in your hand right now. We're talking about flipping your digital habits completely upside down. You know, taking what we usually just call time pass and turning it into a literal toolkit for life mastery. So let's dive straight in and figure out how this platform you use every single day actually holds the secret to unlocking your real potential.
So we've got YouBuddy jumping in to hit us with a pretty tough question right out of the gate. Are you using this platform just for reels, pranks and mindless scrolling? It's a direct challenge to what we do every single day. Be honest with yourself for a second here. When you open up the app, do you have a plan, or is it just that muscle memory kicking in where you swipe, swipe, swipe? It is totally time to snap out of that passive consumption loop.
Because look at what we're dealing with here. On one side, we have the ultimate trap, time pass. That's the endless short-form reels, the prank videos, all that stuff that makes 2 entire hours just vanish into thin air with absolutely nothing to show for it. But then, on the exact opposite side, we have this massive, completely untapped opportunity, life mastery. We're talking active skill building and real knowledge. The app itself isn't the bad guy here. It's really just how we've been categorizing it in our own brands.
And check this out. Notice how YouBuddy's play button is glowing right now. He's literally declaring, "You are wasting the world's biggest learning platform." I mean, that is not a gentle suggestion, right? It's a serious wake-up call. The platform's own mascot is basically begging us to look at the light and realize how much value we are just leaving on the table.
Okay, so how do we fix this? That brings us to Upgrade 1, your personal college.
I want you to start thinking of this platform as your own personal college. It's this massive, entirely free educational ecosystem that is perfectly tailored to your exact goals. Once you make that mental shift, you are actively replacing all that traditional time wasting with high-value learning. You aren't just logging into an entertainment app anymore, you are stepping onto a virtual campus. And the absolute best part is, you get to design the curriculum based entirely on what you actually want out of life.
Seriously, just look at the kind of highly lucrative hard skills sitting right there waiting for you. We're talking comprehensive tutorials on video editing, deep dives into coding, masterclasses in cooking, and learning entirely new languages. In fact, maybe you want to combine a few of these and learn how to make a YouTube video using AI for kids' knowledge, complete with an automated voiceover in Hindi. You can literally find a step-by-step guide for that. These aren't just fun little hobbies. These are real, actionable skills that can build careers and totally change your day-to-day life.
And it is wild how fast this skilling journey can happen. 1 minute, you pop on a chef's hat to learn a new recipe. A split second later, you're deeply focused on coding. And right after that, boom, you're decked out in your gym clothes, following a workout routine. It brilliantly shows how seamlessly you can transition between entirely different disciplines. There are no classroom walls here, no long commutes, no waiting around for the next semester to start. You can be a chef at 6 p.m., a programmer at 7 p.m., and a fitness expert by 8.
But we absolutely cannot skip over the craziest part of all this. Everything is available for free. You have full access to a personalized, totally life-changing education that honestly rivals traditional institutions, and it costs absolutely nothing but your attention. It completely wipes out the financial barrier to self-improvement. We literally have zero excuses not to take advantage of this. All right, so acquiring those external hard skills is huge, but it's really only half the puzzle. Let's move on to Upgrade 2, the mindset shift.
This all starts with a super actionable, structured 10-minute morning routine that is designed to completely rewire how you tackle your day. Just dedicate those first few crucial moments to specific content. Minutes 1 to 3, put on some meditation music to ground yourself. Then, minutes 3 to 7, switch over to a motivational podcast to build up some real momentum. And finally, minutes 7 to 10, listen to a rapid book summary to ingest some fresh concepts. Boom, it's a complete mental workout in just 10 minutes.
Let's break down exactly why these specific mindset tools work so well. Motivational podcasts, those are going to generate your daily drive. They give you that psychological fuel you need to smash through obstacles. Book summaries, those are your engine for rapid knowledge. You get to absorb the core ideas of a 300-page book while you're just drinking your morning coffee. And then meditation music provides focus and calm, which helps cut through all the crazy anxiety of the modern world. Put them all together, and you've built a resilient, highly educated mindset before you even walk out the front door. And listen, this isn't just some nice-sounding idea. It is a guarantee. This will change your day. By dedicating a mere 10 morning minutes to the right content, you are completely altering your entire trajectory. Instead of waking up and instantly drowning in the chaotic noise of prank videos or doom scrolling, you are taking deliberate, conscious control of your own mental state.
Of course, absolutely none of this matters without action. Which brings us to our final section, make the ultimate choice.
The message here couldn't be clearer. The choice is yours. The responsibility for upgrading your life doesn't rest on the algorithm, and it definitely doesn't rest on the app developers. It rests entirely in your own hands. Every single time you tap that little icon on your screen,
You essentially have two starkly different paths staring you in the face. You can choose to just scroll and waste time, falling right back into that comfortable trap of passive entertainment, or you can click that button and choose to actually upgrade your life. It's a real, genuine commitment to your own personal growth.
which leaves us with one final, pretty provocative question to think about. Will you start watching the right things today? Are you going to stop treating the world's greatest educational resource like a digital toy and start treating it like the key to your future? Think about that glowing light of knowledge the next time you open the app. Well, that wraps it up for us today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.